toy hunters, welcome back to our channel. In today's episode I want to show you how to repair broken legs on Masters of the Universe figures. But before we get into it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Just give me a few moments and I'm going to get everything set up and I'll show you what's needed to complete this project.
A few moments later.
So what you're going to need to complete this project is, of course, your Masters of the Universe figure. Today I'm going to repair my Evelyn. As you can see, her little rubber piece has snapped off, and this is really common on the original He-Man figures. So the other items you need is some rubber O-rings. Now usually I use a number 210, but they didn't have any. So I got 209 and number 211. Now the smaller the O-ring, the tighter it's going to hold the legs together. And the bigger the O-ring is going to be a little bit looser. So for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and use the number 209 O-rings here on Evelyn. Some screw eyelets, and the item number on these is number 212. Something to cut your fishing line with, as well as needle nose pliers and a pick tool. So if you're ready, let's jump into it. So we have our Evelyn here, and the first thing you want to do is clean out as much of this old rubber as you can. Kind of hard to see. Still have a little bit left in here. If you're using the replacement rubber pieces that you can buy online, you want to make sure you get almost 100% of the rubber out of the legs. But if you use the method that I'm using, then you don't need to get it all the way out, but you still want to get as much as you can out. I'm going to put you on a little time lapse while I get as much of this stuff out as I can. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's still a little bit left in there. So I think I'm good to go, and we're going to get on to the next step. So the next step we need is to pick our O-ring, and you can get this stuff at your local Home Depot, Lowe's, hardware store. I think for this one we're just going to need one. Sometimes I've used 2 O-rings, but since this is a little bit smaller than what I usually use, I'm just going to use this one. You're going to need 2 of these number 212 screw eyes. Get 2 of those. These eyelets are closed shut, so we're unable to fit the O-ring through there. So what we're going to do is some needle nose pliers, and then just another set of pliers to kind of hold the other end. Kind of like this. And then you just kind of want to, so you want to do this to both of the eyelets. So let's do the other one. You really just need to pry enough to have a little gap like that so that this O-ring slide through. Like so. Since this O-ring's already in here, now I can go ahead and crimp this one closed. So just grab my pliers. So now the next step is to take your screw eye hook and screw it into the leg. So this is what the first leg should look like once you're done screwing it in all the way. Next step you want to do is grab the other leg. You want to go ahead and screw this one in as well. Like that. So you have room to get that washer through. I use fishing line to help me with this process. I found it a little bit easier to feed the washer through. And you don't need a lot, enough to be able to tie it around the washer, you know, and pull it through. So you probably just need 2-3 inches, 4 inches maybe. Just cut that off. So what we want to do next is just kind of tie a little knot here. So you use the fishing line to feed it through one side, and it comes out on the other side. And what you're going to do is pull this string through. See how the rubber washer's through there? So the string is nice because it helps you can pull the string through and kind of keep the tension on that washer to where you can grab your second leg, kind of stretch it, and slide it on the other hook like this. Take your pliers, crimp that down. Okay. Now you can cut off the fishing line. So now what you want to do is screw this leg in all the way. You use some pliers to get these in all the way.
One eternity later.
Toy hunters, we did it. Evelyn now stands, as you can see. It did take a little bit of adjusting. Legs are not wobbly anymore. You know, they do move. And she stands great, which is perfect to display on my collection behind me. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to leave a comment down below and like this video. Stay tuned next week for another episode. And always remember, happy toy hunting!